What needs to happen to make sure the millions being invested in workplace well-being translates tangibly for employees as well as businesses? Hello, you're listening to Well Intel Daily. I'm Annie Hood. This is the podcast that showcases why well-being culture matters for you and your business. In yesterday's episode, I highlighted the workplace well-being paradox, tabled by Sarah Cunningham, CEO of the World Wellbeing Movement. That paradox is that the investment in workplace well-being isn't translating into reduced mental ill health of employees. And this was shown by a study by Oxford University's Wellbeing Research Centre. It was a study of 27,000 employees that found that a host of corporate wellbeing and stress management initiatives such as yoga or mindfulness practice had no effect on the mental health of employees. And what this suggests is a knee-jerk, reactive response that misses its target. The whole point of investment is to improve the well-being of people, but it can't be done in isolation. And this research really does show that. In other words, well-being culture needs to become the backbone of your company. It still means access to well-being workshops and yoga and nutrition classes, but it also means the executives of the company leading by example. It means equality and equitability as commonplace. It means being mindful of workload. It means every person in your organisation being seen, heard and valued. And at a more granular level, it means measurement. How are you measuring the benefit of your investment to your employees? Now that's another episode of discussion between us, so I'll save that for later. Where Sarah lands in her article, and I'll tag that in the episode notes too, is a need to join the dots, and I couldn't agree more, to get the evidenced research for what works into the hands of policymakers and business leaders. None of us, not you or I or anybody running a business, wants to see millions invested by companies that doesn't respond to the needs of the employees and as a result has no benefit to the company either. This story is not a lot different to what we've seen in the NHS for decades. Reaction over prevention. A huge thanks to the World Wellbeing Movement for all the work they're doing. Tomorrow, what's the full scope on the transformational shift you hear me and countless others talking about? Please share, follow and review on Apple, and be well.